Next topic. WWE AEW battle. Write in the comments which one you rub your corporate nipples to. Which 3 letters are your whole identity.
Be about the nipples.
I don't know. I call them nipple rubbers because they just love corporations. I just picture them like rubbing their nipples. I'm like, oh, WWE, oh, AEW. And if you're not sure, you're like, am I a nipple rubber? Well, this month is the perfect nipple rubbing challenge. If you hated Jade 2 months ago, but love her now, you are a nipple rubber. If you loved Edge 2 months ago, but hate him now, nipple rubber! Thank you. Thank you for coming to my thing. What the hell? American Dad just started playing on my other computer.
I guess you said nipple rubber too. Wow.
I know. They're like, nipple rubber? You mean American Dad? And now it logged me out. They're like, fine. You don't want to watch American Dad? Go fuck yourself. But, can everyone stop rubbing their nipples? Pay attention.
No.
WWE fans should be grateful for AEW, even if you fucking despise them. Example, Marvel fans are happy for DC fans because it pushes them forward, and vice versa. And this is why. Especially if you're NXT. You're like, yeah, I accomplished nothing in my life, but my company is better than the other company. What'd you do? I hung out on Reddit and talked shit about another company. Son, get a job. Son, get a real fucking job. But
is that a bad thing? Should we not be doing that?
I don't know, man. I just think, like, if you only defend one company, your voice is worthless. Like, let's say you were listening to a podcast and you're like, WWE, WWE, WWE. Well, then that podcast doesn't have to exist. Just watch WWE. And if there's another podcast that's like, AEW, 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 then that podcast doesn't have to exist. Just watch AEW. There's no conversation in it. But let me spin it, if you will, with a conversation. If you're a WWE fan, you should be grateful for AEW. Here's why. Let's look at this NXT thing. Congratulations, you won the ratings war. Was it that big a deal? For you guys, yeah, because you haven't accomplished anything in your life. But for most people, like, hey, we want more of this. But
what did these people do to you?
Oh, dude, you know what? I know what made me angry, Raccoon. Can I tell you what made me angry?
Sure, but
I have been reading. Damn. I have been reading Twitter responses and Reddit responses.
Well, stop.
I know I have to. I got a problem. But these guys that I'm talking to, the WWE fans that hate AEW. Like, you liked NXT, right? Can we all agree that WWE fans liked NXT? Okay?
It was okay.
Would John Cena have been there if it wasn't for AEW?
No.
Would Cody Rhodes have been there if it wasn't for AEW? Would Asuka? No. And that's the thing. You have two giant
Are we
rosters.
On the other topic?
Yeah, we're on the other topic. We switched like fucking 10 minutes ago. You high fucking Raccoon.
Oh, there was a fair flow. I didn't know.
It was pretty fucking smooth, wasn't it? Yeah, it would have been a lot smoother. Yeah. It would have been a lot smoother if you didn't bring up how smooth it was.
Yeah, well, I also bring up the fact that he says the one now.
The one. So
that makes sense for like 3 listeners.
My thing is, right? Even if you despise AEW, DC Comics, Marvel Comics, WWE, you want the other to exist. Because all these great wrestlers on NXT would not have been there if it wasn't for AEW. And the cuts this year, and maybe the last 2 years, have been a lot smaller. So many wrestlers would be unemployed if there wasn't 2 companies. And listen, at the end of the day, if you get everything you want, your product gets worse. If AEW packs up and hits the bricks, Impact, NWA, all the alternatives are gone. They're going to cut a lot of fucking people, so they're going to be fucking jobless, and they are not going to push anything till Mania.
I mean, bring up that they're going to be jobless.
Well, all right, so let me paint a picture. There's no AEW, right? All right,
yeah.
We Thanos snapped AEW.
We won.
There's only WWE. WWE won. Okay, you don't think Endeavor is going to be like, there's nowhere for these fuckers to go, and we have a lot of fuckers. You don't think they're cutting half the roster? I'd say the day AEW goes out of business.
What percentage of the roster is in the Anna Oy family?
Well, yeah, they would keep their job. They would keep their job. They're
I
they're
just want to
protecting
make
the
sure I
bloodline.
understand. Like,
Yeah, you're like, as
there's
long
some
as you're
people that
bloodline.
are.
Yeah, there'll be the top guys that will stay. But AEW
actually, I wonder
disappears.
how long that'll last.
Being the top guys, as long as Rock and Roman, as long as The Rock and Roman are alive, their family will probably be on top. The Rock has a lot of power everywhere. Roman has built up that power, so I'll probably be in their lifetimes. Because I don't think Roman Reigns. I don't think they get rid of Roman Reigns, even if there's no AEW, none of that. But when they go to cut, they're cutting at least 40 fucking people. You go look at that roster, they're going to be cutting. So, I don't know. I know this is going to sound crazy. Competition is good. Competition is good. Now, if you don't like AEW and you're like, God damn it, I don't like Kenny Omega until he shows up in a Royal Rumble and then I change my mind on it. If you're that fan, fine. Be that fan. But realize when Tony Khan says, I'm bored, I'm going to work with real fucking professionals, I'm fucking out. You know what I mean? I don't have to fucking deal with Twitter and all that bullshit. When he's gone, A, he's going to be wealthy and he's going to be fine. B, that wrestling's going to be boring as fuck. It's just going to be, all right, wait till see who Roman wrestles in 6 months at Mania. That's what we got. My point is we need competition. And my second point is Vince McMahon, or in this case, I used to always say this, Vince McMahon's success is not your success. TKO's success is not your success. And I think a lot of you forget that.
That's not true.
So if TKO does good, how does it improve your life?
Well, I'm going to clearly get better wrestling.
No, you're not. If there's no...
Yeah, they're doing good.
No. See, I'm glad you brought that up.
No, if they're doing good, then we're doing good.
No, because you're not getting better wrestling.
Team.
Yeah, I know you're a team, but you're not getting better wrestling. How are you getting better wrestling? Go back.
Well,
go back when there was a monopoly.
First off, we have to go over the fact that we're a team. If you'll recall, they distinctly told us we're the bookers now. We're in charge now. They never took that back. I'm still in charge, so I benefit if they do good.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. Good luck with that. Is it not
true?
No, it's definitely not true. You don't get any benefit.
When did they take our booking power back?
All right, book a good match on the Raw. You're an idiot. I'm not having this conversation. Next segment.
This week on Raw. Watch. I'm going to have a good match on Raw. You'll see.
All right, what's the match?
I'll tell you after it happens.
I fucking hate you, dude. I should throw you in a fucking trash can.
I don't want to spoil things. Some of us want to protect the business.
Throw you in the fucking river. All right. Tell Mama Raccoon that you're coming home. TKO is fucking doing great for you.
All right. I'll be home soon.